Welcome to the post-game press conference for Al Ahly of Libya versus City Oilers. We have Coach Ivan Jeremic and we have Diabate. And let's hear from them first. Brief remarks about the game, Coach.
First, we played after 2-3 games, really good games tonight. And I'm happy because with this win we passed through for next round. For our club, who is first time participate in this kind of competition, I'm very happy, and for sure we will do our best in a next stage. I'm happy that I'm here with my players, Sol, who show one more time what is the big heart and big player, you know. And he was my decision to be with our team. It was some Sol, this, yes, always take the players who take something in this kind of competition, and he showed that age is not so important, that heart is much more important.
Okay. Thank you, Coach, for all the words. I really appreciate that. And yes, tonight we're happy because we win the game and we qualify for the second round. That was the main goal for the team, for the first participation of the BAL. So we're happy, and now we know what it takes to perform at the BAL, because this competition, like from the beginning to the end, was hard for us, but I think we learned a lot. The main goal is reached, and now we have like 1 month to prepare and hopefully to be healthy and try to perform in Kigali. And also happy for my guy, Luol, who beat the record of point tonight, so everything is good for us.
Okay, yes. Can you, yes.
Leonard Solms, ESPN Africa. Coach Ivan, congratulations on leading this team to the playoffs. Will you be going with Pierre Jackson as part of your team, or is there a chance that his injury might keep him out?
In this moment, first of all, Pierre is a great player and great guy. And he played in some game under the injured. He was injured, and before that, until now, we don't know what kind of injury is that. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we'll do it one MRI and medical checking. If there is any possibility to recovering, for sure he will be the part of the team. Because this is the good guys, the really good guys, good atmosphere, everything. We lose some games, maybe unhappy, but this is life, this is basketball. I'm very happy because we finished this tournament with one nice win, and this is the wind of our back to continue without work.
Okay. Yes.
Charles, New Vision. Congratulations, Diabate, coach, as well, for qualification. The first time of asking. Diabate, I want to ask you 2 questions. Your approach to the game. When you're out there on the court, you're jolly. You know, you play like you're down, you know, on the community court, just playing 21. What's your approach to basketball? What's your mentality coming on court? And then, secondly, what was your influence on this team? Because you obviously won the first 2 titles with the first 2 teams you're with. What message did you bring to the team when they recruited you in terms of how they need to be prepared for this stage? And Coach, do you feel this team is good enough to go all the way, or you need to add some pieces for Kigali?
Yes. Me, I think I bring my experience. Our best player is Pierre Jackson, but we couldn't have him 100% the full tournament. This is chance for the other teams. But when he recover for Kigali, it's gonna be different. I know. So I try to help him with the injuries and try to bring my experience. And for me, basketball is fun. We're traveling all the world, around the world, making money, playing. Basketball is our job and it's a passion. So I'm enjoying every time I go on the court. For me, it's playing video game. Like, I'm enjoying. That's the only thing that I care about. So everything is fine for me. I bring my experience. I try to help the young guys, the local guys, for the first participation of the BAL, give them some good advices, and that's it. And just try to be a part of a good team.
First, I will only continue where Saul stay. We are happy people because we work the job what we like very much. There is not so much people in all kind of life and the jobs that we work the job what we like. Believe me, I never was unhappy when I go to the practice. And I'm happy man. I'm 35 years old, 35 years coach, you know, and I have a lot of we what to lose, but believe me, every practice I'm going happy with a smile on a practice. Does we good enough for the next stage? We will see. 2-3 days. If there is some possibility, we will see how it's going. This is not bad team. This team needs experience, you know. First time we participate this kind of competition. I was in many competitions, in the World Cup and European Championship and the EuroLeague 5-6 times, Final Four and everything, but believe me, the quality of this competition is really high. You can compare some of this team with the high level. I'm talking, first of all, I'm from Europe, and most of the game, most of life I spent in Europe. I was, for example, in CSKA Moscow 5 years, and many Russian clubs, and Greece and Lithuania and everywhere. Believe me, this kind of quality of these teams is high level of Euro Cup, almost close to EuroLeague. This is, for me, big surprise. I was surprised by the quality of the players, and especially with the organization.
Okay. Yes.
Solo, félicitations. Aujourd'hui, on dirait que vous aviez un contentieux à régler avec cette équipe. Alors, la prochaine étape, ce sera le Rwanda, Kigali. Ma question, ça touche un peu la question sur l'expérience. Quel devrait être le poids de l'expérience dans cette compétition? Et l'autre question, c'est pour le coach. Coach, how did you feel your team in this tournament, and what can be improved for Rwanda, Kigali?
First, you or me?
No, go you.
First of all, this is team 2 weeks together. 2 weeks together. If we have 2 months together, we will play 30-40% better, for sure. 2 weeks. Our two South Sudanese Australian coming 2 weeks ago because they played the final of Australian League. In the 5th game they play, and this is the reason why they come so late. Second things, I'm here coach only 2 months in this team, and I'm satisfied. Always can be better, but I'm satisfied. For sure, this team have the big space for developing of quality of basketball.
Okay.
Et pour moi, non, on n'a pas de contentieux avec l'équipe de City Oilers. C'est juste que c'était un must-win game pour nous. Il fallait qu'on gagne absolument pour éviter tous les calculs. Donc on est venu, on a joué à fond, et sachant qu'on avait des blessés avec la fatigue, et c'est le dernier match, et on avait envie de finir sur une note positive avant de rentrer chez nous. Donc voilà, c'est ce qui s'est passé ce soir. On a pris beaucoup de plaisir. Après la défaite d'hier qui était un peu difficile, on a vu aussi qu'on n'est pas encore au niveau de l'autre équipe, Ahy Ly d'Égypte. Donc pour nous, c'est de l'apprentissage. Voilà, le plus important, on est qualifié. On a appris aussi à nos dépens qu'on n'est pas encore au niveau. Donc voilà, ça nous donne le temps de se préparer. On a encore 1 mois. Donc voilà, si on arrive à Kigali, tous en bonne santé, et avec ce qu'on a appris de cette première phase de qualification, je pense qu'on sera bien.
So, question to Solo was picking back off the question about experience. Do you think the experience today mattered when you were playing City Oilers? Solo said, the experience today didn't really matter, especially against City Oilers who play for the second time in this tournament. At the end, what helped us was the heart we played with and learning from our mistakes, especially coming off a hard defeat against the reigning champions Al Ahly of Egypt. It wasn't really easy, but at the end we learned from our mistakes, and I think that going into Kigali in Rwanda, we're going to be better and we're going to be more prepared for the next stage.
Okay, we can have a last question. Okay.
Coach. Congratulations, Coach and Solo. I know you said that my name is Emanzi from Uganda.
Oh, Uganda?
Yeah. I know you said you just joined the team 2 months ago, but I don't know if you're in position to tell us what has changed about Libya, because the national team is doing well in the qualifiers for AfroBasket, and now you have a team that is playing in the BAL for the first time. What do you think has changed, because it has been off the map for a while now?
What we can change? First of all, we need more to be the team. This is most important. Success of all team is 70% of good atmosphere in the team, and we are and I am doing on that from the first day. And second is experience. Second is experience. Yes, you are right that Libyan national team start to play good, and they play good, but this is, believe me, this is another level. This kind of competition is another level. When you have like 3 African players, what you can play, and through 2 American or non-American, no African, they mean big difference in the team. 5 players in the team, this is big difference. And here there is a lot of quality players, and I was surprised with 2-3 young from Bangui, this number 45, he's really big talent, and also tonight from City Oilers, which number is these big guys?
Haman?
Yes.
24.
And how I have information, they prepared him for the States to go to university, one of the best there, and for sure, all of that is big experience for them, believe me, big experience for them. Big experience for me, who is almost all life in a basketball, not for the young players. And this kind of competition really is high level in organization and everything. Only what is not good, spaghetti on the dinner, they cooked so much, they're not so good, you know. Only I can say them bad about organization.
Okay, allow us to take one more question, please.
Okay. Coach, and of course one for Diabate. To start with Diabate, first of all, I'm a huge fan of yours. Rarely do you see a player play with a smile and be as good as you are. With the experience you've amassed over the last couple of seasons in the BAL, realistically, how confident are you that this team you're playing with now can go all the way in Kigali? And to the coach, a word for Lual. He's just broken the record, highest score in a game at the BAL. How big, beyond the score, apart from the score, and how big has it been for your team?
You know what, I never looking for scoring, you know, how much who score and everything. I'm the coach that players can be with 6 points best on the court, you know. For Lual mean that a lot of to be like to broke this record, and nice to have the record, you know. This is nice. Until now, he is the best scorer in this kind of competition. And I like to put the young players there, and he tell me, Coach, please, can I be a recorder? I said, yes. Why not? You was the great. Let's score 2 points more to be the best scorer until now. For him, meaning a lot. He's a great player, great guys, and why not to push? If he gives something to us and to me like the coach, I always return back that to the players.
For my part, I'm fully confident because I feel like we have everything that we need to go to the final and try to win the BAL, because we have great players with huge experience in Europe and everywhere in the world. But even if the BAL is different, but the experience is the experience. Basketball is basketball. So Now, like I said before, this part in Egypt show us what we need to work on and what we need to do to perform. So the biggest problem for us is to be healthy. If we are healthy, I'm fully confident that we can beat anybody. That's the only thing for me, because I know, talking about basketball, we're going to be ready.
Realistic, we have the big problem with the Pierre Jackson. Pierre Jackson is one great player. He's really high level of the player. I know him many years. I sent him to the China. He was in the NBA. He played in many EuroLeague teams, in like Olympiacos, like another teams in Europe. He's a great player, believe me. But he was injured. From first day, he had some problem with the ankle. After that, with the strains, and he played under the pain. Under the pain, that means he showed how is he big player, you know.
Yeah.
But yesterday on the game, it was some angel who he take that in NBA, and he said, "Coach, I'm sorry, I cannot play." What to do it? Thanks God that we have Diabate, who is a big experienced player, to play sixth game, to play almost 40 minutes in this level. They can do it. First of all, he is big heart player. Believe me, he's many times a coach on a court, and I'm happy that I have him like the player.
And believe me, all the teams are lucky. Pierre didn't play, but he will show it in Kigali. They are lucky.
Pierre,
believe me.
No, but good that Pierre and him can play together. My idea is to play together.
You guys think I'm joking, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so welcome again. We have Coach Karim and we have Bashir. Let's hear from them first. Brief remarks about the game and the tournament before getting to questions.
Very difficult game, and we did everything that we could, but today, it just they were just too good for us. So Luau has been huge, and I think also. We got tired, all these games and all that. So I think we fought. We did everything we could all week long. But today they were just too good for us.
Same thing Coach said. I think we fought hard today. Just like the last fourth quarter, I felt like we ran out of gas. But the first 3 quarters, I felt like we was together as a team and we was fighting. We just kind of just lost gas towards the end.
Okay, you're gonna ask, obviously. Sure.
Coach and Bashir, congs for a tough tournament, sticking with it till the very end. For you, Coach, what things do you think have to change? In other words, if you had to do it all over again, is there anything you could have done different? And I guess the question, is for you as well, Bashir. From a player's perspective, with the benefit of hindsight, what would you have done different?
I think, our preparation, I think I would have definitely, had more time to prepare, more time to get, guys together. We have Elevate player that was a huge part of our team, and also for him, to get, to have more time. This conference is good. This conference is very good, and I think if we would have prepared a little better, a little more, we would have done a better job for sure. But can't blame the guys that they tried everything that they could all week long, and can only be proud of them.
Yeah, it's easy to just say like, oh, we could have did this, we could have did that better. Like, at the end of the day, like, we only had like 2 weeks. Like, we had guys didn't really know each other. Like, we didn't have no team chemistry. We had like a short span of time, like, to try to get to know each other. Like, so, and I felt like we fought hard. Like, at times, like, we did look like a good team. Like, we played together, but at the same time, like, that comes with like playing together, like, building that chemistry.
Holmes, ESPN Africa. Coach Karim, first of all, congratulations on what you managed to do with this team in a short space of time. Also with Kaman, 5 consecutive double-doubles, points and rebounds, really incredible. However, this opponent, Ahy Ly Benghazi, it seems to be the one that succeeds more than any other, getting him into foul trouble. Majok Deng even spoke about it. What exactly do they do to do that?
Well, they have I think that's the only team who has someone that knows Kaman so well. Luau plays with Kaman in the national team. They're going to play together in the Olympics this summer. And, I think for Kaman, we've asked him to do a lot, and he's only 17 years old. I think everybody can be proud of him. He's going to be big time, and what I really loved about this experience for him, he was able to be in a group with many players, from the more from experience from so many different regions. Randy and Dane and Bashir, Brandon, all these guys, they were able to teach him, what to do, try to go over a game plan of each game and trying to help him. And that's, the Elevate program has been very successful, not for just Kaman, but also for Orish and for Thierry, because every time when we were at the academy, every time they coming back from any conference, their level just grows, because now they come back and play with the players of their own age, or at least the same category. So what he's been doing is so, is amazing, this conference. So can only be proud of him. And I know he's gonna learn, he's gonna remember this night for a long time. And knowing Kaman, he's already thinking about going back to work as soon as he get back to Senegal.
Okay, all right.
Coach Emanzi from Uganda. My question is, with hindsight, when you look at Brandon Sebirumbi on the bench, not able to play, could you have selected him maybe in place of any other player that made the cut?
So Brandon did not play because he wasn't Ugandese. At least he didn't get a passport before he's 16. So there's nothing we could have done to because Randy and Patrick were already on the roster. So he was, even though he plays with the national team of Uganda, he plays as a star player. So that's the explanation we received. That's also one thing, I'm sure Brandon would have helped us Because come on, doing everything on his own is hard. But I appreciated Brendan. He was very positive to the group. I appreciated all of the guys. I appreciated Bashir. I appreciated everyone, because every day it wasn't easy. As you guys said, it wasn't easy to come back and face those teams that played all year long together, and just it wasn't easy. On my part, I learned a lot, and I'll always be grateful to the team of City Oilers and to Uganda. I want to thank also the president of the team to give me that opportunity. I'm very, very grateful, to have an African businessman, given an opportunity to a young African coach to coach his team. For me, that means a lot, and for him to do that, I think he's, when we see how François Enyege also is leading Bangi's team, I know we have some good coaches in Africa too, and I'm sure we're going to see many African coaches also leading the way in the next few seasons.
Coach, désolé, mais félicitations quand même pour ce beau tournoi que vous nous avez offert. Aujourd'hui, s'il y avait une leçon à tirer de la compétition d'une manière générale, ce serait quoi cette leçon? Et si l'équipe des City Oilers devrait revenir peut-être l'année prochaine avec vous, c'est ce compris, avec une équipe bien plus huilée, qu'est-ce qu'il vous faudra pour éviter peut-être la compétition que vous avez réalisée cette année? Il n'est pas du tout mauvais en dépit du résultat.
Oh, merci. In English, right? Or French? Français? Anglais? Français, merci beaucoup.
Then let's do it in English so it doesn't have to translate it. Yeah? Is that okay with you?
Tu veux que je fasse en français? Je fais en français. Hein. Non, français? Non, merci pour tout, pour ces mots. Je sais que tu es toujours là pour nous encourager et ça fait plaisir. Je pense que, oui, aux questions de préparation, on doit faire un meilleur boulot et je sais que voilà, c'est une équipe qui apprend. L'année dernière, elle était à la balle pour la première fois, cette année pour la deuxième fois. Et je pense que tout le monde doit apprendre. Les joueurs ont fait de leur mieux. Moi, j'ai appris énormément durant ce tournoi et je suis sûr qu'en acquérissant cette expérience, on va continuer et je suis sûr qu'on va revoir les City Oilers l'année prochaine à la balle. Et merci en tout cas.
So, question to coach was, first of all, congrats on the tournament. You did a great job throughout. Are there any lessons learned from this tournament, and should City Oilers qualify next year for the upcoming BAL, what do you think they should do to maybe not have the same result as they did this year? Coach Stad, first of all, thank you for being here, for being always there to support us throughout our games. At the end, as I said before, it comes down to a matter of preparation. Maybe you should have prepared a little bit better. At the end of the day, this is only their second participation in this conference, and as I said, it's a hard conference. Personally, I learned a lot from this tournament, and obviously, should I come back with City Oilers next year, we're going to continue our work and hopefully get better for next year.
Okay, the last question.
Coach, in your view, what is the best blueprint for success in this competition? Because when you look at teams like Halali, Petro, Bangi, they have a local core that is complemented, with the additions from abroad. And then you have Libyan Oilers, and they sort of have a different blueprint. Do you feel like to really succeed at this level, you need to have a home base of players who can come at this level and give you valuable minutes, which I felt that in the case of the Oilers, that wasn't always the case.
Yeah, I think we always have this debate. When we look at the first 3 seasons of the BAL, it's always a team from Egypt or Tunisia that wins it. We have to be realistic with what we have on our continent. Teams from championships in Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, are all year long. So teams are competitive there. When Ahy Ly, before we come, they play against Zamalek, they play against Sporting, they play against Alexandria. These teams are competitive, and I think BAL is doing a favor to the whole continent, because now teams are going back to their countries, and they trying to build some sort of ecosystem to have championships and then they compete with each other because they want to be part of the BAL. I think the City Oilers has a team, the Blazers, I think, so that's what BAL is doing for basketball in Africa. And I think, it's only the 4th year of this league. Every year has been so nice, the level went so up this year. The level just, increased so badly. But I know that now every team is going to want to be part of the BAL, and it's going to, we're going to have teams better from Central Africa, teams better from Cameroon, teams better from everywhere in Africa. So I think it's a process. It's a process, and it's going to take time, and I know it's going to be good for basketball in Africa.
Okay, thank you, coach. Thank you, Bashir.
Thank you.
You forgot something.